In today's video, we're clearing house on the Toronto Raptors, trading everybody and rebuilding this team from the ground up. What to do is good, YouTube-ODEE back with another 2K banger, man. So today we doing a Raptors rebuild. Now, I could keep around some of these pieces, but I've decided to come to the conclusion that I want to trade everybody. Dick is gone, Scottie, EBI, quickly, everybody gone. I might keep around maybe Walter and maybe CMB, and that's about it, bro. You gotta start fresh with this team. So if you like these rebuilds, man, drop a like, drop a sub, and comment down below what videos y'all want to see next. Let's get into it. If y'all new to my channel, we do play on 75 trade negotiation difficulty, so it's a little bit harder to make trades. These videos are not really realistic, so I mean, if you're here for realism, 100% realism, it's just not what I do. But I'm semi-realistic, I would say. But again, trading the whole Raptors team isn't really realistic, so I don't know. Want to start with these bench players. Let's start getting some picks and stuff for the bench pieces. These trades don't usually really matter too much, so I'm trading Jamison Battle and Garrett Temple for Nick Batum and a 29 first round pick. Our pick situation's not the greatest, not the best. We have our pick upcoming in this draft, and then our pick next year, and our pick in 28. All right, I wonder if I can do something like this. Brandon Ingram for Cedric Coward, KCP, in 2 unprotected first round picks for Memphis. Let's see if they accept that. They might counter. They counter with Jacoby Walter. Would I rather have Phoenix's unprotected or the Grizzlies? If I could somehow, some way find a way to get both, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would give you this first round pick that we got in the Nick Batum trade, and I would give you a few second round picks, and then that would be it though. So we'll go 2 second round picks here. Okay, so we end up getting that done. BI, the 29 first, that was not really important. We did have to throw in Jonathan Mogbo in that trade. So now we have 3 upcoming first round picks for this next year's class. We have the Grizzlies unprotected, the Suns unprotected, and our unprotected pick. Now, what are we thinking we're going to package together to get our player that's going to be our future? You know, we're still looking for that future player. That could be Darius Garland. I could be interested in there. This is a pretty interesting trade, getting De'Aaron Fox and Carter Bryant. That'd be pretty cool. Fox could be our franchise point guard along with Carter Bryant on the team as well. All right, we're going to continue to load up on first round picks. Ochai Agbaji and Jamal Shedd's going to be able to land me Jalen Williams from the OKC Thunder, and I get the Clippers unprotected pick in 26. More first round picks. I love first round picks, man. I call me Sam Presti the way I love my picks, bro. So now we have 4 first round picks for this upcoming draft, and we got a nice little backup center in Jalen Williams. More first round picks. We're going to be trading away Mamu and Nick Batum here for Detroit's pick in 2026 and Paul Reed. So that's another first round pick in the 2026 draft. Are we just getting everybody's pick? We got Detroit, Grizzlies, Clippers, our pick, and the Suns pick. Wow. I think we're going to be walking out of here with the top pick in the draft. All right, so I think Walter is going to go with maybe quickly, I would say, possibly. I think this could be a package we could throw out there. Maybe get a star player like Darius Garland would be a very interesting piece on this team, a franchise piece going forward. Man, it's just really hard for me to pass up on Darius Garland when he's just sitting there. So if we do this, trading everybody, maybe we could keep Scottie Barnes if we want to keep a homegrown guy. So maybe we keep, let's do that. Let's trade everybody but Scottie Barnes. We'll try to get a ring with Scottie Barnes as the franchise guy. So if I see my vision correctly here, I'm seeing Darius Garland at the 1. I'm saying we get to the offseason, we get our draft. I can draft Darren Peterson, put him at the 2, and then we're going to have Scottie at the 4. And then we just need to fill in power forward or center. So I'm going to be making this trade for Darius Garland right here. Again, there's no way I can steal another first round pick, is there? No, there's just no way I can do that. Okay, fine. We'll just do the original trade for Garland and a straight up. We're going to trade for Darius Garland. Oh, and they want a counter offer now. See, this is why sometimes you kind of cheese 2K a little bit. Add a first round pick and they'll cheese you a little bit. They want to add Cam Spencer and they're going to give me a swap with Cleveland to Utah. Free first round pick. I'll take another one in 2028. So now we got our franchise point guard and we got our franchise power forward, small forward now. I wonder if there's a way we could get Bilal Coulibaly. I think he could definitely fit our defensive kind of menacing 3 and 4 positions with Scottie Barnes. I think that'd be pretty nasty defensively. We're really trying to build out a good defensive team. If I could do a swap here for Bilal and Grady Dick, I'd be interested in that, but maybe I could get there with Jakob Poeltl. They're going to say no there. I'd be willing to throw in maybe another piece here, maybe first round pick, a late first round pick. Maybe this Jazz swap works when we got. They're still going to say no. I think the most I would give up is 2 late first round picks, and then this is maybe it to get Bilal, and they're going to accept that trade. So we trade away Poeltl and 2 first round picks for Bilal Coulibaly, who is going to be now. I really like the defensive thing we got going on here with Scottie and Coulibaly. Now we got to trade RJ, Grady Dick, and CMB, I guess. I'd like to build on the defense that we got on our team already. I think Derek Lively would be a really interesting piece here to add to this team as well. We can try to talk to the Mavs about Derek Lively. I'd be willing to give them Grady Dick, and then I'd be willing to give up 1 extra first round pick in 28, and they're going to agree to that deal. So we bring in here Derek Lively. That figures out our center position, and now we're kind of building this team out, man. We have Garland. Don't have a shooting guard as of right now. We're going to have to probably trade RJ for a shooting guard, and then Scottie, then CMB, and then Derek Lively, J-Dub, with a bunch of first round picks, or not J-Dub, J-Will, and like I said, a ton of first round picks. So we're gonna have to trade RJ Barrett here, preferably for a shooting guard or anything. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're not trying to be good in this first year, you know? All right, this is the final trade we're gonna be doing here. RJ Barrett and KCP for OG. We're just gonna play OG at the 2, buy into this crazy defensive lineup we got going on, and we get another first round pick because you know I'm on my Sam Presti shit. RJ Barrett, man, like, we're sending him back to New York. Knicks fans, y'all can take RJ back. We're gonna take OG from y'all. OG not really safe on this team. I think the only guys that are safe as of right now in this next season is Scottie, Garland, Lively, and Coulibaly. I'm not going to trade CMB because I wanted these young, and I don't really count him as the players on the Raptors. But what I really wanted to do is just clear the rest of the team out, man. I want to keep Scottie around. So trading everybody on the Raptors besides Scottie Barnes. Let's get into this first year of the rebuild, man. I kind of like what we built out here. You know, when you got a player like Darius Garland as your main point guard, bro, you really want to build defense around him, and I think we've done an excellent job at that. We're going to be running OG at the 2, not his preferred position, but it is what it is. So the starting lineup's going to be Garland, OG, Bilal, Scottie Barnes, and Derek Lively. I mean, that is absolutely unreal on defense. These 3 guys can switch between each other, and like, good luck scoring 2 through 4. Like, that's just nuts. Off the bench, you're gonna have Jalen Williams, you know, solid backup center row, CMB at that backup power forward position, Cedric Coward as that backup small forward, and then we're gonna need a 9-man rotation here, and we need a backup shooting guard. So let's go out and grab that. We'll just trade some of these old heads away that they picked up on our team for maybe a backup shooting guard. And the Miami Heat are gonna be willing to trade me Pelly Larson, who I just love because I'm a Heat fan. You know, I love me some Pelly Larson, and he's a gritty defender too. So we're gonna be picking him up here. This is the final rotation after trading everybody in year number 1 on the Toronto Raptors except for Scottie Barnes. Here it is. I want to mess with these minutes a little bit. I don't know why they want J-Will to get more minutes than Derek Lively. That's pretty weird. We're getting about 32 to Lively, about 35 to Scottie, 35 to Darius Garland. We'll go 29 to OG and Bilal right there. And then I want to see what some of these young guys can do, so we'll kind of up their minutes just a little bit. All right, System Pro is looking to be 3 stars. We're not going to be really good. Our best bet actually is 7 seconds, 3.5 stars. So I guess we'll go with that. And then I want to take a look at shot tendencies, and then we'll get into Simmons. Scottie Barnes needs to get up by like an 85 with an 85 touch tendency. He's got to have the ball a decent amount. Darius Garland's going to be at an 85 as well. I want him to have a 90 touch tendency. OG's fine where he is. Derek Lively would like to have him get to like a 60 as well. Bilal Coulibaly, same thing, a little bit over 60 maybe. CMB is at a 65. Coward can go to a 65 as well. And then that's going to be it for the rest of the guys. Let's get into Simmons. Our first game of the year against the Orlando Magic is going to be a 6-point victory. Scottie Barnes goes to 32, 8 and 8. He's going to be the franchise guy, man. Him and Garland need to be the franchise guys. And then we're going to add hopefully a really good up and coming pick in this this year's draft, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first round, or 5 first round picks here. Want to look at some of these box scores as we go. We'll take it kind of slow to start this year. Some good wins right there. Garland 31 and 10. I want to see them 2 as my main pieces, and I like to see who kind of comes out as that third piece. So far, Scottie's averaging 24, 7 and 4. That's really good. He usually only averages about 15 points a game, so this is a really good sign. Garland's up to 23 to start the season. 7 and 4 start, not too bad. We'll see if we can pick up dubs against the Knicks. We get one of them right there out of 3 games. Put up 150 in this one. Garland went for 42 and 12. I will sim the rest of this week, and then we'll stop it. We are 11 and 9 right now, so not the best record, not the worst. We're gonna actually be sitting at the 6th seed, so as long as we make the playoffs, I'm cool with it. And then we'll check on the rest of the teams that we have their first round picks to at the deadline, see what's going on there, and let's pick it up halfway through, see what we want to do with this squad. End of December, started January. We're off to a really good start. We're on a crazy win streak, and we're able to pick up some really good wins against some really good teams. So I like the way we're headed right now. All right, deadline is here, and I'm really surprised this team is 33 and 17 at the deadline. We're able to beat some teams like the Dallas Mavericks right here. Able to pick up a win, a big win over the Celtics back here. Beating the Spurs by 1 point, always a great sign. And we beat Minnesota up here by 2 points as well. We're actually the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. So 33 and 17 puts us at the 3 seed. We're the 6th best team in the NBA, which is very surprising, because this was kind of just a whatever year. But I think it's the defense, man. I'm telling you, those 3 guys are really putting in work for us, bro. And it helps that Darius Garland is leading this team with 24 points per game, 7.7 assists per game. He's shooting 50, 40, pretty much 86 splits. So really good season out of Garland, his best season of his career so far. Scottie's there with 23, 7 and 5, so he's doing everything in the court, and he's shooting 35 from 3. So I'm more than happy with that from Scottie. OG doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, 14 points on good shooting splits. Derek Lively doing his thing, 13 and 9. Bilal Coulibaly, 13 points, 4 rebounds, about 4 assists, steal and a half, really here for the defense and versatility. He's only 21, only going to get better. Efficiency is not great, but it is what it is. And then Colin Murray Boyle is getting up there in the points. Rookie that we got here, man, 9 points, points, 5 rebounds, doing a good job rebounding. And then Cedric Coward we traded for 9 points on pretty good efficiency, almost 40, 40, 80. And then Jalen Williams and then Pele Larson. Nobody's on a 1-year deal. These guys have the player options, but we're going to have our whole entire team going into the second half, or going into the rest of the season here. Okay, taking a look at team stats here. We have the 12th best offense in the NBA. Not too mad at that. Defense, probably what's really good. Yeah, we have a top 3 defense in the NBA with an 8.9 point differential, which is the 4th best in the NBA. So that's really, really good. And I wanted to take a look at the standings for the teams we have first round picks to. So Pistons, Grizzlies, Clippers, Suns are the teams we have picks for. So Pistons are the 5 seed, gonna be a late 20s pick. Grizzlies are really, really bad, which is really good. They're 21 and 28, so that's gonna be a lottery pick most likely. And then we also have the Suns pick, who they're going to be in the playoffs, and also the Clippers pick. The only first round pick that's going to be good is probably the Grizzlies. Wow, the Celtics are 11 and 41 without Tatum. That is just crazy to me. No trades at the deadline right here, and we might have a shot at doing a little bit something in the playoffs too. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. 37 and 17 is the record right now. All right, year 1 is in the books, and Jokic wins MVP. 27, 13 and 9 for Big Yoke. Coop wins Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson 6th man. Wemby, Depoy, Kata most improved, Booker clutch player, and the Minnesota Timberwolves won 62 games. All-NBA first team here. Are we gonna have an All-NBA team for maybe Garland? Doesn't look like it so far, and no, we don't get anybody on All-NBA team. That's fine. Nobody on All-Defensive team either, and no rookie. Actually, no, we get Colin Murray-Boyles as a rookie. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. He made All-NBA second team. He had 9.6 rebounds, steal and a half. And we finished the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We went 57 and 25. 1 game behind the Knicks, but only 3 games off of 60 wins in this year 1 season, which is extremely surprising for a team that's pretty just all right, I would say. So the Clippers made the playoffs. The Suns made the playoffs. Memphis was bad, so we're gonna have that lottery pick, probably in the top 7, I would say. And then the Pistons did make the playoffs, so that's all right. One more look at stats on the year if you were curious to see. Garland did go up to 25 points per game on 50, 40, 85 splits. Scottie's efficiency from 3 kind of dropped, but he still was there with 21 and 7. And the rest of the guys here, we actually jumped up to having the best defense in the NBA the second half of the season, so that's nice. So the Knicks were actually pretty good with RJ Barrett going back to the team, and he had a good season for them, man. 20 points. All right, round 1, we have the Orlando Magic, who you know who's on their team. I think we should be able to take care of them pretty easily. Game 1 does go to us right there. Scottie with 22 and 10, Derek Lively with 20 and 13. We won by 24 points. This should be a pretty easy series as we go up 3-0, and we're going to be winning in probably 5 games. No, probably 6 games. No, we have a game 7. Okay. We were just up 3-0, and we might lose here. So we won games 1, 2, and 3, all by 20 plus points. We lost by 30 in game 4. We lost by 20 in game 5, and we lost by 1 point in game 6. That is crazy. Cut this down to an 8-man rotation. I guess we were really trying to scam the game. We might get eliminated in the first round of the playoffs right here. Are we a fake 2 seed? This might be a fake 2 seed if we get eliminated here. And yeah, we actually might blow a 3-0 lead to the Orlando Magic. And it looks like that's going to happen. Not a 3-1, not a 3-2, a 3-0 lead we blow in the first round. That is absolutely insane, bro. This team just went out so sad just like that, bro. Scottie and Garland had both really solid playoffs, really good playoffs in my opinion. Lively was good, Bilal was good, OG not too good, and the bench just didn't show up. Wow, that's really, really unfortunate. Bane went crazy, Paulo went crazy, Franz went crazy. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's embarrassing. We should have had a conference finals appearance here, as Miami is in the conference finals, and the Knicks got eliminated. Oh my god, this was actually a year that we could have made the finals in year 1, as the Knicks got eliminated by the Hawks. And there's a 4 and 7 seeds there, bro. And Miami makes the NBA finals against the Clippers, bro. We actually would have had a chance to win this year, bro. What the heck? The Heat made the finals, bro. What is going on? The Clippers are going to be sweeping the Miami Heat, and Kawhi Leonard wins finals MVP in year number 1. Wow, this was our year, bro. The East was free. Anyway, man, I can't really be mad because I didn't think we should have been there anyway, bro. All right, as now we're going to talk about what we want to do here. Draft lottery is big time here, as OKC gets the first pick. That is not good. We have pick number 4 from Memphis, so that's really, really good. We also have picks 20, 22 and 30. Ooh, where was that Memphis pick originally supposed to be? Was that in the top 5? It was actually at 6, so we jumped 2 spots, so that's pretty dope. I think we're gonna look to move on from Darko. He just not a good enough ratings in NBA 2K for me. I like to bring in Joe Mazzulla here. If I can't bring in Joe Mazzulla, I'll bring in the GOAT Stauffer. If I can't bring in the GOAT Stauffer, we'll bring in Budenholzer, sure. And we get Joe Mazzulla to coach this team. That's dope. All right, so if I stay at pick 4 here, I mean, who are we like mock to get in this draft? Mock has us taking Nate Ament, Kareem Lopez, Tori Azusele, Nate Ament. You really want to be in that top 3. I really want to get Darren Peterson on this team, and I feel like he's going to get drafted number 1. So like, I feel like I might have to move up to 1 or 2 because AJ Advance would be great, right? But I haven't had Darren Peterson in a minute in one of these rebuilds. Could I talk to OKC? I mean, dude, that pick is so juiced. I'll give you pick 30 here. That's a lot to give up to move up 2 spots in the draft, and they're still not going to do it. Wow. I guess Washington at 2 is going to have to be the move right here. I give them, all right, I guess I'll give you Jay Will. Would you do Jalen Williams in pick 3 for pick 2? And they're going to agree to that. So we move up 1 spot and we trade Jalen Williams. I'm fine with it. I just really wanted to get Darren Peterson or AJ Advance, preferably Darren Peterson. And AJ Advance does go 1 to the Thunder, so I'm going to be drafting Darren Peterson at the shooting guard position. Absolute stud. Michael Jordan, motherfucking Hall of Fame boy. And I haven't gotten him in a minute, so that's going to fill our shooting guard position for sure. Pick 20's here, and we are able to draft something here at 20. We don't have a backup center now. I could draft this Florian guy. Maybe that would be pretty good. You know, Benny's a 75 overall. I'm going to draft Benny right here because I just think that's too good a value to pass up on him right there. And then I'm going to probably go ahead and draft, and then I'm going to go here and draft Florian, Badinga, whatever you want to call it. And pick 27, I'm going to be drafting, we'll draft Donnie Freeman here. So we walk out of this draft with a lot of players, bro. I'm probably only going to keep a few of them. Team player options, pick up the options on all these guys. Don't really want any of those guys. All right, so we kind of have a nice little core going, right? I mean, we were a good team, but like we had a good team last year, but I think we kind of overperformed a little bit. We're going to have some nice progression, hopefully, out of some of these guys. I like to get a backup center on this team here, one that can actually play some decent minutes here. Mo Wagner is a nice little centerpiece. I'll give him about 11 million a year if we can sign him, and we do. I also would like a backup point guard on this team. Cason Wallace, if I could steal Cason Wallace, would be pretty nasty, and we are not going to be able to get Cason Wallace. So maybe we'll do a little sign and trade. I'll try to pick up PJ Washington here, and I was only able to get one of them, so that's not good. We're gonna have to do a sign and trade here. I need to back up PG, and I need to get that center back. So PJ Washington, we're gonna throw back out in the trade finder, buying more into defense, buying more into shooting, trading away PJ Washington for DiVincenzo in a 2nd round pick. He's gonna play backup PG for us. I'm gonna be shooting Isaac and Thibault for most improved player, Nemes Keita. I think he could actually run backup center for us. I won't hate that. Trae Young goes to the Bulls. You see here, anything else new? Not really. Hopefully we see some nice green here in year number 2 with this Toronto Raptors team. Not really as much as I expected to see. Scottie drops, OG drops. Bilal only goes up by 1. You know, not the best progression here. Coward and Murray Boyles both go up to a 79, so that's pretty smooth, but that's not great. I was expecting a little bit more progression. I thought Bilal was going to go up a little bit more than just 1, bro. On the bright side of things, we did draft Darren Peterson, who's another 82 overall. We're going to be able to bring OG off the bench. I guess that's what they want to do. DiVincenzo, Coward, Colin Murray Boyles, and we're going to give K to those last few minutes, I guess. All right, so this is going to be the rotation going into the 2nd year. I mean, we're a pretty good looking team. We're not going to change anything, I don't think. We're going to run 7 seconds again because it worked out for us last year. And we added Darren Peterson to the team. Hopefully he's going to be a really good player for us. He could win Rookie of the Year. He has extended minutes, I think. Off to a pretty good start. I could look to maybe move on from OG if we need to, if we're not playing super good ball. But I mean, hey, we're off to a 13-0 start for this team, bro. Okay, I was not expecting this once again. If anything, I thought we were going to kind of drop off a little bit from what we were last year, but it looks like we're just continuing to hit, as Darren Peterson is off to a 13.3 rebound, 4 assist start to the year. Scottie 17. This is what Scottie usually does, kind of having a down year. Garland, but we just have way more scores. I mean, Lively's even breaking out this year, 17 and 11 it looks like. So let's sim until we lose a game, as we are undefeated, and there's our first loss to the Clippers right there, and then we lose 3 in a row. So we're 15 and 3 right now, which is a really good record. Best team in the Eastern Conference. Obviously, you see Dallas only lost 1 game so far. We traded them Grady Dick. He's all right. Yeah, so they're obviously going to be disgusting. So we got to continue to stay on top of this trend here as hooping like we really mean it. They want to bring Bilal off the bench. I just can't get behind that. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, we're going to go to the halfway point with this team and see where we're at. 15 and 13. Hopefully we can keep building on this. All right, we're at the deadline, and we have kind of a similar record to last year at the deadline. We were 33 and 17 last year. We're 33 and 18 right now. Boston went from being the worst team in the league to back up on top. They added Bradley Beal and Casanat Jr., and they're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. But we don't have a bad record. It's just not really on par with some of these other Western Conference seems like we're going to be good in the East, but not great in the West. As for stats, you see DG still leading us 21-6, still shooting the ball extremely well. He's been great for us, man. Scottie, like I said, taking a little bit of a hit this year. This is usually what he does in the 2K sim. Last year was kind of an anomaly. Derek Lively really breaking out, like I said, 16-10 for Lively. That's really good shit from him. Darren Peterson in his rookie year, 14-4-4 on decent efficiency. OG is good efficiency-wise, down to 10 points. Could maybe look to trade him. DiVincenzo's been good. Bilal really just struggling, man. Damn, man. I would love to keep Bilal around, but man, like these are just bad stats. Coward's efficiency has skyrocketed. He's playing really good ball. Murray Boyles, All right, maybe I'll trade Larson and Kata for a like really good backup center. Capella, I would hate to give up a first-round pick for Clint Capella. I really would. But I mean, that's such a big increase, and I mean, he's having a good year as well. You wouldn't do seconds. All right, 2 second-round picks they would do. So Kata Larson, 2 seconds for Clint Capella is gonna land me that right there as a full-time backup center, and he's actually a good player, so I'll actually take that. He's actually gonna be able to play some good minutes, like actual minutes for us. And you take a look at the roster with team chemistry, everyone's boosted. It looks really, really solid, man. So I mean, maybe we look to shop OG. We're gonna have to pay Live. We got 3 guys making 40 million, and OG is just not worth the most money on the team. So I could maybe look to move OG and one of these other guys down here, maybe. Not really seeing much in the trade finder at all. I mean, dude, the Bucks are selling with Giannis. I mean, shit. It'd have to come with OG, right? It would have to probably come with Colin Murray Boyles as well. And I have to take back a player right here. I take back Aaron Holiday. And then with all the first round picks I have, get it done, please. Would it get it done? Would it get it done? Oh my God, they counter offer. They would want Cedric Coward. Oh my God, I think I have to accept that, right? Hold on, would they do one more pick instead of Coward? No, they wouldn't, but they would counter with Cedric Coward. OG, CMB, 3 first round picks in Cedric Coward. There goes our 2 young rookies, 3 first round picks in OG. But you have the chance to bring Giannis to the 6. This is a mega package for Giannis, and I'm accepting it, bro. Are you kidding me? Not only are we able to stay on the defensive theme in bringing Giannis Antetokounmpo to the 6, I mean, we bring in a superstar player who you need on your team to win a championship, man. So now the team looks like Darius Garland, Darren Peterson, Scottie Barnes, Giannis, and Lively, with Bilal, Capella, Donnie DiVincenzo, and Taurean Prince off the bench. I think we're going to have to run a 9-man. It does hurt trading away Coward and CMB, but it is what it is, right? All right, we're looking for a backup shooting guard here. I guess Kevin Huerter can be that for us. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Holiday Huerter in a first is gonna get me Kasperius Yakuchonis for the Miami Heat, and that's pretty nasty. He might upgrade next year too. And then I'm gonna go over here to DiVincenzo, move him to a shooting guard, and now we get the full lineup locked in and loaded. Final rotation for the year: Darius Garland, Darren Peterson, Scottie, Giannis, Derek Lively, Bilal, Capella, DiVincenzo, and Yakuchonis. Pretty interesting team right there, bro. We add a superstar to the roster in Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we are ready to go to the end of the season with this team. All right, Coop wins MVP in year 2, which is crazy. Cam Boozer, Rookie of the Year. Cam Thomas, 6th Man of the Year. Cam Thomas trying to show everybody that he's worth that big old contract. The Mavs won Coach of the Year once again. What a surprise. Harden making All-NBA first teams right there is kind of crazy. Where is Giannis at? Giannis does make 3rd team with us. 22.5, 9, and 5 for Big Giannis. Calm stuff. Jaylen Brown makes an All-NBA team. Shout out JB, 25 for him is hooping. And we're gonna have no Giannis on the defensive team, which I think is kind of bullshit. We did have Darren Peterson make an All-Rookie first team. I mean, as he should have been. And we have Yakuchonis also making an All-Rookie first team. So I guess he didn't play his rookie year. So I guess he counts as a rookie. We finished the 2 seed, actually 3 games worse than we were last year, which is kind of weird because we definitely were a much better team this year, like on paper wise. But we still won 54 games, which is still solid. Good enough to like make a run at it in the Eastern Conference for sure. We're gonna be playing an 8-man rotation here, and they really want DiVincenzo to play over Darren Peterson. You know what? If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do, bro. One more look at stats on the end of the year. We had Giannis, we had Garland, the rest of the guys, they were doing their thing. As for team stats, we had a top 7 offense in the NBA. Defense actually got worse. We had the best defense in the league last year, and it fell to 16, which is kind of depressing, I'm not gonna lie. But round 1 we have Washington, which should be a breeze. Yeah, I mean, that team is, come on, bro, that's a sorry ass team, and we're gonna be winning in 5 games right here, thank God. Giannis with a big first round, DG with a big first round. Round 2 against the 6 seed Atlanta, they got Kobe Buffkin starting, so it doesn't look like Trae Young is here anymore, right? Because he went to the Bulls, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, there he is. So this should be a breeze to get rid of Atlanta without Trae Young. I mean, yeah, up 3-0. And we're going to be in the conference finals just like that. Derek Lively with a huge game right there. So that's dope. And we're playing the Trae Young-led Chicago Bulls. All right, so Trae Young and Quentin Grimes in the starting lineup. Besides that, they got nobody to mess with us, bro. I mean, this team is just going to... We should run circles around this Chicago Bulls team. We do take game number 1, 30-30. for Giannis and Garland. We do take game 2, up 3-0. And we are going to go to the NBA Finals just like that in year number 2. So 2 seed to the NBA Finals. Gonna have to go play Dallas. It's gonna be a tough series, but we do have probably the best, if not the second best, if not the third best player in the world in Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're gonna need him to have a massive series. Playoff stats up to this point: Giannis and Darius Garland really leading us, and everybody else contributing as they should. Dallas they're a mega team, bro. They're a mega super duper team, bro. They won 64 games, bro. So we're really gonna have to tighten up if we want to beat them. They got a Grady Dick revenge series going on now. Here we go. Game number 1. We're gonna simcast these, man, because this is too important to not take serious. We're off to a really bad start, down by damn near 30, 40, 50 in the first game of the series, which I don't like that, man. I don't think Giannis would go for that shit. We did try to make kind of a comeback. Whoa. All right, now this is kind of wild here. 28 seconds to go. We don't need to foul. We can play straight up here. There's about a 3.5 second point differential, but we need to get a stop. Kyrie just broke Darius Garland. He's doing some and one mixtape moves. Darius Garland with the block. Okay, we have 15 seconds to go get a bucket. Bilal Coulibaly taking it to Cooper Flag. Past him, and he gets fouled, man. First ball up for Bilal. Second one up, and it is... Oh, my God, he missed a free throw. Derek Lively over to Giannis. Kick it out, Giannis, kick it out. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Giannis with AD on a primetime matchup. AD on Giannis. Giannis with the spin. He missed. No, man. Oh my God. Derek Lively got the offensive rebound off the missed free throw, and Giannis missed the hook for the win, bro. Oh, this would have been such a big game 1 to steal, bro. And I'm dropping my controller, damn. I can't believe Bilal missed a free throw, man. All right, 1.4. We got to huck up a full court shot. Scottie for the tie. He front rimmed it. Damn, we lost game 1. Giannis with 31, Garland 25. I can't believe Bilal missed that shit, bro. All right, game number 2. We're going to sim this one up here, man. I can't believe that. We got to get this game to the top of the series, man, or else we're not going to be able to come back from a 2-0 deficit. I just know we're not going to be able to. A close game again. We're trying to bring it back in the 4th, but it's just not enough. And we're going to be going down 2-0 to this Dallas Mavericks team, man. Damn. All right, I'm going to sim this third game straight up, and we do get the win. So that's a really big one. We win by 6 in overtime right there. Big game from Scottie Barnes. Come on, y'all. We got to tighten up here, bro. Game 4 is a really big one. Let's see if we can tie this up at 2s, and then it's anybody's series. But we have to get this win. We're not going to win if we go down 3-1. And we are kind of fighting in this 4th quarter. But again, just blown out, bro. We just cannot close these games out. Down 3-1. And we're going to be getting eliminated here in 5 games, and Cooper Flag wins Finals MVP just like that. Dallas takes us out in 5 games. That's really, really tough, man. I feel like if we got that first game, it would have changed the whole complexion of the series. But good roster, not good enough. Let's get into this year 3. Maybe a full year with Giannis now will change the way things have gone. I'm just not too sure. Draft lotteries here. We're not looking like we have any picks here. Yeah, no. TPOs here. Giannis declines his player option. That is really not good. So we need to give him all the money we can give him. Like, I'm giving him $60 million. Like, literally $61 million with a team option and a no trade clause. And he's going to be, thank God, accepting that deal as well. I also need to bring back Derek Lively here. He wants 30, and we're going to be able to get both of them back. Also need to bring back Bilal Coulibaly, who wants $30 million, and DiVincenzo. So we get Bilal and we get DiVincenzo. So we sign everybody back. We had all their bird rights, and we have a big old cap sheet now. We're going to go to player progression because these guys are still fairly young, right? So, I mean, Bilal could get better, Lively, Scottie, all these guys could get better, right? Darren Peterson's going to take a big jump, I'm assuming. But I feel like we need to maybe upgrade. I mean, Bilal, you're paying him $30 million, and he's just not really a $30 million player. Need to trade Capella for something, so we're going to go out in there and do that. I'm going to trade for Noah Essengay here. And then I'm probably going to look to move him for a center after he hits player progression, because I think he will upgrade a little bit. So let's do this trade. I also get a first round pick that I could probably use. And then I'm actually going to be trading Lindy Waters and Amir Coffey for Yannick Niederhauser and LAC first round pick, just so we have a center on the roster. Pat signs here with the Nets, which is kind of weird. Jalen Green signs with the Mavericks. How do they even have cap space to sign him? I really don't even know. Darren Peterson goes up 6. Scottie goes up 2. Only up 1 progression from Bilal and Lively. Benny goes up 5. Yaku Chonas doesn't go up at all. Neither does Noah Essengay. That's tough. We have a lot of young guys here, but not really progressing well, man. I don't like that. The only person that really progressed well was Darren Peterson, man. We're gonna need a big season out of him too. All right, so right now it's looking like Garland, it's looking like Peterson, Scottie, Giannis, and Lively, and then Bilal, DiVincenzo, Essengay, Yaku Chonas off the bench. I'm gonna trade for Jaden Hardy here, who probably has a little bit more trade value. Yeah, and there's Yves Missi, who's gonna be able to play backup center. Really perfect backup center here. Jaden Hardy and a first round pick for Yves Missi. or Yves Missi, however you want to pronounce it. And that's definitely going to help us out a little bit. So we have a nice young team here. We're going to run a 10-man roster. A lot of young pieces, like I said. Hopefully, a full season with Giannis now can make us a lot better. We came up short in the NBA Finals, but we made the NBA Finals still nonetheless. I'm expecting Kobe Buffkin. I'm expecting Darren Peterson to have a kind of a big year this year. I already lost 4 games off the rip. Not really loving to see that because, I just think we're so much better than what we're showing right now. So hopefully as the season kind of goes on, we start to show like this is more like it. Like 18-6 that's where I'm trying to be at, as we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. As long as we're close with Dallas, as long as we're like within a few games of Dallas, I feel confident that we can beat them. Just not like 6 to 10, 12 games under their record. That's just not going to be good enough. So we'll see all the boys at the end of the year or at the trade deadline. All right, deadline is here. We are 35-15, the top team in the Eastern Conference here. Still not being able to compete with Dallas. I just don't know how did they get Jalen Green and Josh Giddey? Like, what is wrong? This game is so cheesy, bro. I think we're gonna have to make some moves if we want to have a chance to win the championship. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't think we're good enough, bro. Giannis here, 22-9-6 in this season. He's leading us right there. And then you have Darren Peterson, who's having a really breakout year. I mean, this is a breakout year. 18, 8, 5, and 5. Steal and a half, 54, 40, 90. Shooting 50, 40, 90. The guy's ridiculous. This is why I wanted to trade Scottie, bro, in the rebuild, because he's just not a 90 overall. He doesn't play like it. Even DG is having a really bad year, bro. That's surprising. Derek Lively's shooting 73%. Wow, he's having a really good season. Bilal, again, just not what I want to see. 34 from 3. I need a little bit more out of you. Everyone's playing really poorly, actually. Shooting the ball really bad. I mean, what do we look to do? I mean, I could trade Bilal, right, for a player that could come off the bench who's just going to do more, right? Like, I would rather Kobe White right now than Bilal Coulibaly. I know he's a great defender and everything, but like, would I rather have Trey Murphy right now or Bilal Coulibaly? I think I would rather have Trey Murphy on the team. I think I'm actually going to be pulling the trigger on this trade. I'm trying to win this year, man. I think Trey Murphy gives us a better shot at doing that than Bilal does, unfortunately. So yeah, even though it pains me to do it, bro, but I'm going to be doing it anyway. Bilal Coulibaly for Trey Murphy is the trade we're going to be doing here. So now we have Trey Murphy as our 6th man. Yves Missi, I guess we're just building the Pelicans off the bench. DiVincenzo is going to be fine at that shooting guard position. And I think Yakuchonis is going to have to go. I mean, again, we're trying to win now, right? So, like, I'm not going to sit on these guys and just not trade them and just wait for them to get better. It's just not going to happen. All right, I'm actually going to be doing this trade. Darius Akuf is, I don't know how he failed to pick 19. The guy's a stud in this game. I'm trading away Essengay and Yakuchonis for Akuf. I think Akuf's going to be actually really good next year too, because listen, I want to be good this year, but I also want to think about next year, and this is going to be the lineup going into the rest of the year. Who do we have to re-sign here? We have to re-sign Garland, bro. Shit, actually, I now that I'm just seeing this right now, I honestly might have to look to trade Darius Garland right now. He's having a down year. He's on a 1-year deal. That's actually really tough. I did not even notice that until now. I think I might have to trade him. James Harden. Oh my God, I want to trade for James Harden, bro. I could trade for James Harden, but then we give up DiVincenzo. I'm trading Darius Garland for Trae Young right now. He's having a down year. He's on a 1-year deal. I can't afford to lose him. I'm trading for Trae Young at the deadline. Trae Young and Giannis. You get 4 390s in the starting lineup, 4 90s in the starting lineup. We had to get rid of him. That's the move at the end of the year. Let's go. Hopefully, Trae Young and Giannis can carry us to a championship. All right, SGA wins MVP in this year 3 season. Stokes Rookie, Cam Boozer, 6th man. Mavs won 69 games again, bro. So it's just like whatever we do, we just can't get to their level. Giannis All-NBA 2nd team. We finished the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference once again. Actually, we finished the 2 seed last year, 56-26. But like I said, bro, we're 13 games down from the Dallas Mavericks with this squad, and I just don't see us being able to beat them unless it takes a miracle run. So even if we get to the finals, man, I just can't see us beating them. Trae Young, Giannis is our guys. Darren Peterson had a great year. Scottie is just, man, Scottie, I need you to lock in, bro. Come on, Scottie. Scottie Air Barney, bro. We have the 2nd best offense in the NBA. Defense still not where I want it to be. Top 12, not good enough. Just feel like we have a better defense than that. Round 1, we have Cleveland, which should be a pretty easy series as they're not looking too good over there. We're going to sweep them. Really good series from everybody. Round 2 against Detroit basketball, who they swept Boston, but I feel like I should be able to make quick work of them as we're up 3-1, and we're going to be going to the conference finals back-to-back years, where we have to play the Atlanta Hawks and a revenge series for Trae Young. This time he's on our side. They got Cam Boozer. That's a good team, but again, not good enough to make the NBA finals. Again, we should just blow through this whole Eastern Conference. Up 2-0 in the series, 2-2 series, down 3-2 actually. Let me shut the hell up before we lose to the weak-ass Hawks, man. How much did we lose by in this game? 3 points, bro. Zachary Versace and Kristaps Porzingis, I guess, are better than Giannis and Trae Young, but hey, what am I? Who am I to say that they're not, I guess, according to 2K. We are, looks like, I don't want to say we're going to be forcing a game 7, but we do force a game 7 here. Blow them boys out. Giannis 28 and 12. I'm going to be cutting this down to a 7, man. Like, I really can only play 7 guys here, to be honest with you. Dallas is just sitting there waiting to just kill us in the NBA Finals, bro. So let's just get a chance at them. You know what I mean? Game 7 does look like we're going to be getting this. Man, I can't even say anything, bro. We do have a very, very close game here, but we do not pull away. We're down by 1 with 30 seconds. Oh my God, bro. You got to be kidding me. Get a bucket, you go to the finals. Don't get a bucket, you're going home. 27 seconds on the clock. We're down by 1. Trae Young with the ball with Kobe Buffkin on him. If this was the roles were reversed, he would score on him in 2 seconds, bro. Trae, I need you to kind of get going here, bro. Come on. You want to leave some time on the clock, Trae. If we don't get a bucket, Trae, can we please do? Trae, come on, bro. What are we doing? Oh my God. 5 seconds, Trae Young. 4 seconds, Trae Young. Going by him. Trae Young, blow by. Pull up midi. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. There's no time on the clock, and we're going to be getting eliminated here. Trae Young missed the midi. I doubt Darius Garland would have missed that shit. Full court heave from Trae Young. Is that going to go in? Oh my God, it almost did. And it rims out, and we get eliminated in game 7. Can I stop watching them, bro? This is pissing me off. Trae had 26 and 15. Darren Peterson had 24 and 12. Not like it would have mattered anyway, as Dallas wins the NBA Finals in 5 games, and they win back-to-back championships. So, like I said, not like it would have mattered anyway. Playoff stats here, if you were curious. I mean, we were hooping. I don't know. All right, into this next year, man. We got to go. We got to get a championship here, man. All right, we can't pay Yves Missi, but he is a restricted free agent, so he's probably going to be... He is going to be coming back here. Okay, we actually did lose him, but good thing we have this Florian guy going up 6, so he's going to play backup center for us. A Cuff went up 5, so I knew that was going to happen. Darren Peterson also going up 5, so this team is good enough, bro. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 86 pluses on the team. That's 7 guys who are 86 overall plus, bro. We got to lock in here, man. Darren Peterson now a 93 overall. He's going to be that secondary option for sure. We got the Florian guy coming in playing backup big, so we didn't lose any depth there. Trae Young, Darren Peterson, Scottie, Giannis, Lively, and then a Cuff, Trey Murphy, Florian, and DiVincenzo is going to round out our bench. I guess Larson can grab me Precious Achiuwa, so I guess that's going to be our 10th man, I guess, Precious Achiuwa. So that's our roster, man. Going into this, was it 4th season here, man? If we can't win this year, I don't know. We're gonna have to make some drastic moves. I feel like I just want to win with this team. I want to be able to win with Scottie, but I don't know. We're gonna change the balance this time in the regular season. Hopefully that changes something for us. And again, I'll see y'all boys at the trade deadline, see what this team's up to. If we're bad, we're making trades. Simple as that. I ain't waiting around. We have a Trey Murphy on a 1-year deal. I can't extend him, and we don't have money to re-sign him. So I'm trading him for Matas Buzelis, essentially the same overall, same position and everything. So that's a trade I'm gonna be doing at the deadline. He's gonna come in here at a 90 overall, coming off the bench. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to trade for Paul George, bro. I'm trading Dante DiVincenzo and Precious Achiuwa for Paul George and Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, we just traded for PG. And the reason I traded for PG is, well, you know, he's averaging 21 points on damn near 50, 40, 80 this year. So yeah, he's playing backup shooting guard for us at 6'8". And now this is going to be our roster going into the final year, second half of the year. Young, Peterson, Scottie, Giannis, Lively, Buzelis, Akuff, PG, Mitchell Robinson going into the second half of the year. I think now's a good time to point out that I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. All right, Shea wins another MVP right here, man. And let's take a look at what happened, man. OKC 62 wins. Mavericks won 60 games. So another year where we're going to have to just pry our way to do something. Giannis makes another All-NBA team right there. So that's cool. But we did finish the 1 seed, man. 57 and 25, man. 5 games under the OKC Thunder. So we are the best team in the Eastern Conference once again. And at this point, man, we're just trying anything and everything to get a championship at this point. We have a full damn near 90 starting 5. The team is looking absolutely fantastic. We just got to put it together in the playoffs. Stats on the year, man. PG 17 points. Darren Peterson was our leading scorer, so he's ridiculous. The first 3 rounds, like I said, not really going to matter until we get to the conference finals. We're going to be able to take out the first... Dallas is just going to win every single year. And I ain't having it, man. I ain't having it. This team is cursed. This team is cursed. The team is cursed. I was about to end the video. I will do 1 more year. I'm going to sim 1 more year. Darren Peterson is a 96 overall. We'll go 5 years. If 5 years doesn't work out, if we lose this year, then I'm ending the video. But I was about to end the video right there. We're going to see what happens at the end of the year. I'll pick it up there. Final year no matter what. This is it. Jokic wins MVP with the Warriors in this final year. And listen, I saw Darius the Cup win an award. He's our starting point guard now. We lost Trae Young. Darius Cuff made All-NBA team. What did I tell you about him, bro? 20 and 10. He's better than Trae Young, better than Darius Garland, any PG we've had in this whole entire video. And I have no idea what our record was in this video. 59 and 23. Hold on. We're tied with Dallas and San Antonio. Darren Peterson averaged 28 points. That's why I went one more year, bro. This has to be it. I'm simulating the playoffs. I'm putting the controller down, and we're going to watch what's going to happen here. Okay. I'm done with this team. I swear to God, I'm done with this team. We just lost to Detroit basketball, and the Hawks won the NBA Finals. Okay, bro. That's going to be the rebuild, bro. This is an absolutely cursed franchise. I guess Darren Peterson and Giannis and all these guys still can't win a championship. We are the closest we came in year number 1, which is pathetic. All right, man. If you like this rebuild, you want other rebuilds like this, man, drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment down below. We daily upload around here. We're still on the ground. We're 8 days in. We're going to keep it up as long as we can. It's going to be worth it, bro. When we hit 10K subs, it's going to be worth it, man. Go watch my previous video, bro. I'm going to catch up boys in the next one, man. Peace out.